In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use the West Point Bridge Design program to design a bridge and then virtually test it so that you have a good design for your Sketchup bridge for the tournament. You'll begin by just selecting Create a New Bridge, and really most of these steps you're just going to be able to click Next. So step 1 and step 2. On step 3, we're going to leave most of these the same. Our bridges are going to be bridges that pretty much go straight across for the load test. If you select an arch, it's actually not going to work because we don't have abutments like this you'll be able to put your bridge up against. So it's better to leave all of these on standard. You may want to experiment with changing the deck elevation a little bit. Your bridge is going to need to span a 5-inch distance. So some of these, like a 12 or a 16, look like they may be a little bit better length for our project. So I'm going to select 16. And then click Next. Step 4, you can click Next. And the most important step for this project is step 5. Step 5, you need to select a template so you've got an idea of where to put your pieces. This is just kind of a starting template. You can definitely experiment and try some other things, but I highly recommend selecting one of these to begin with, and specifically one of the first 3. Again, our bridge is going to be sitting on top of 2 bricks. So these ones that are called a through truss are all ones that the bridge structure goes above. These other ones that are called a deck truss, it actually goes underneath, and that won't really work very well on top of the bricks. So I'm going to try the through truss Warren. And then now you can just click Finish. And what you'll see is your bridge design. Over here on the right, it lists all the different members. You don't really need that turned on right away, so you can turn that off for now and go back to it up here. But you're going to begin by just placing the joints in these different places. That's the nice thing about a template, is it actually shows you where to put the pieces. If you skip step 5, you're just going to see a deck straight across and no other pieces, and that can be kind of challenging. So I highly recommend selecting a template. Then you don't need to put the joints across the deck surface. These darker circles have already been put there for us, so we just need to fill in the circles across the top and try to put them right on the circles. If you don't quite line up correctly, when you try to draw your bridge, it's going to be it won't be very stable. So if you do make a mistake, you can just erase it and redraw it. Once you have all your joints in place, then you're going to use the next tool, which is the member tool, to basically connect the dots. Alright, so it looks like you can actually just go straight across, and it will put in individual pieces, so that'll save you some time. Each one of these pieces, when I hover the mouse over it, you see it's a light gray. That means it's an individual piece of the bridge. And then you'll go up and down to connect the rest of these pieces.